so much for that lovely introduction. And I love your spirit that you're here to learn, because that's what we're all here to do. And if we start with the spirit that, hey, I want to learn, we are going to go very far beyond in our careers. So thank you so much for that introduction. It was absolutely perfect. All right. So before we continue with the kickoff, we can take one more introduction. Anybody who'd like to volunteer and take this chance to introduce themselves? Anybody? One more introduction, and then we'll continue. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Anybody?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, my name is Özgün. I'm from Turkey. I'm a former engineer, and right now I'm changing my career into web development and software development. And in this while, I want to learn about Web3 technologies because it's kind of future. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. Super duper happy that you have taken this step, because soon in this particular session only, you will learn the big opportunities that Web3 development has for you. And now that you're transitioning to Web3 with us, we will make sure that we have all the core skills that you need to become a good developer. So we wish you the all the best, and we know that you're going to do very, very amazing. So thank you so much for that introduction and being with us. I think it's a good time for us to start. Most of our friends have joined, and I can start by presenting my screen.
Uh, okay, we can start. By the way, nice to meet you all, guys. My name is Bengisu. I'm the coordinator of this bootcamp, and I'm so happy to have you all here. I hope we are gonna have amazing 2 weeks, and after the bootcamp, I hope all of you has quite good training process, and I I expect from all of you the final projects, because I'm so excited to see them. And thank you. And I'm gonna give the scene to Kanish right now. And okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Bengisu. So, guys, please note that for any worries, any concerns, or any questions that you may have around this particular course or this particular cohort, you need to go to Bengisu, because she's going to be there. She'll solve all the doubts for you and make sure that you are on track with the progress and you gain the success that you want from this course. Because we also want success, you also want success, which is why we are here to make that happen. So, with that said, I'm now going to present my screen and make sure that all of you can see the lovely kickoff that we have in store for you. Just 1 second. Here we go. Hmm. Yeah. All right. So my screen must be coming up in just a second. And I'd like to invite all of you to this lovely kickoff meeting where we start the transition to Web3, right? And this is something that is important for all of us, because the world is moving towards Web3 and we all must learn the full potential of it. So welcome everyone, and let's get started. First things first, our agenda today. Let me quickly walk you over what all we are going to do and how we are going to structure this particular bootcamp to make sure that you get the maximum output out of it. All right. So, by the way, in the events, if you still want to, in the comments, if you still want to introduce yourself, please feel free. You can keep putting your introductions in. We are all here to, get connected with you. And no matter what time we are on in this particular meeting, always happy to know who you are and what you do. So yeah, let's continue. One of the first things that I want to talk about is who we are and what we do. And this is so you can learn that when you are at Ryzen, you are going to get the best there is in the Web3 ecosystem in terms of education, right? Then we are going to talk about the new skills that we'll be learning and why this transition to Web3 is so important. I have some numbers to present as well in terms of jobs, opportunities, and money in general. But let's keep in mind that our main motive is to go from this particular bootcamp to learning other skills as well, important to be a good developer. So this is going to bridge you to everything that there is in terms of Web3, be it coding, be it building dApps, be it learning another language. Learning basics of Web3 is extremely important, and that is what this particular bootcamp aims to do. All right. And of course, in this process, we'll be meeting new people. We'll be talking about career opportunities. And if in case you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask. All right. So yeah, let's continue now. I just want to elaborate on a point that if in case you want to ask anything during this particular meet, you can just raise your hand and I'll answer you, right? And if you feel a little bit shy, which is completely okay, you can also wait till the end to ask your question, or you can just put your question in the chat box and we'll respond there as well, right? So yeah, that's just a little bit of conduct that we'll be following. Now, continuing to the next part, who are we? What is Ryzen, right? What is the aim and where are you right now? Let me talk a little bit about it. So, my name is Kanishk. With us, we have Bengisu. There is also Ahmed Hakan, who worked on the education operation for this particular presentation, and Dila as well. All of us are from the Ryzen team, and we are here to make sure that everything that is important for this course is served to you on a platter. So you don't have to work hard at all, and you need to focus on learning rather than finding different resources. All right. So if you have any questions, here is the email bengisu@rising.com. Just reach out to her, and she's going to make sure that you have all the need things that you need for this course. Now, continuing a little bit about Ryzen. So the main aim that we have at Ryzen is to onboard developers to the Web3 ecosystem, because we firmly believe that it is developers who are building this technology. It is developers who are going to take this technology to the entire world. And it is our responsibility to get the best education for these developers. And we'll also help you in building ventures and startups out of these projects that you will be making, which is why every boot camp is aimed not just on teaching you, but also making a nice project towards the end. I will talk more about the project for this bootcamp in just a second. We are very, very proud to announce that we have about more than 20,000 developers from about 90 plus countries and 8,300, more than 8,300 Discord members as well, right? So we'll be sharing more and more with you about how to talk to us during this particular bootcamp very, very soon. And for that, we'll be using Telegram. A little bit more on this particular channel is that we have some amazing ecosystem partners. Now, it is important for me to tell you that we have these ecosystem partners because these are the technologies that are active, that help developers, and that you can build on. We already have courses on Rust. We have courses on Sui. We have courses on Solana. We have courses on almost every upcoming technology there is. We recently did a Solidity bootcamp with the BNB chain as well. So we want you to know that when you're with us, we will help you connect with all these upcoming technologies, and all you have to do is code. That's it, right? Be a developer, rest all is on us. Now, moving forward, before I talk more and more about the poll, if you have any questions, guys, please feel free to put it in the chat and we can start with the poll as well. So we'll be putting a poll. Here we go. Now let's take a couple of seconds and respond to these questions. I'll respond as well because, we are all the part of the same team here. So let's see. The first question on the poll is your technical background. So you can talk about if you have no programming experience, that's okay, right? We need to know that so we can provide you the right resources. But if you have a specific skill like front end, back end, you can mention that as well. So I'm mostly a back end guy, so I'll mention that here and I will vote. Right. Next, we need to talk about your Web3 experience. So if you're somebody who's a pro in Web3 who has already built some projects, perfect. Mark that. So we can make it more difficult for you next time. Just kidding. Just kidding. Right. But yeah, do let us know. So I'll also answer that question. I've built a couple of Web3 projects in the past, so I'll just mention that. Finally, why are you here? Because you will be getting a certificate once you finish this bootcamp. Hey, Himanshu. All right. So you'll be getting a certificate once you finish this bootcamp. You'll be getting some connects as well. You'll be making friends as well. So whatever is your main aim from this particular bootcamp, please let us know. So for example, I would love to just learn new technical skills. I would love to get my fundamentals about Web3 sorted, which is why I will click on learn new technical skills and click on vote. So yeah, I'm done with the voting. Is there anybody who still is voting or who needs some help with the questions?
I think we can wait some seconds too because I really want the results of the poll because these are a quite good preview for the bootcamp. But do not care of this bootcamp because the transition to Web3. I'm pretty sure all of you can achieve the getting a certificate and all of these things. So I'm so happy again. I just want to say that. Okay, but we are gonna ending in like 5 seconds, let's say.
Sure. So yeah, guys, please don't be afraid of it. We just want to tell you all that this particular bootcamp is made for you. So if you're somebody who's very new to Web3, don't worry, because we are here for you. We'll help you. So all you need to do is be honest with us that, hey, I am new. And that is all we need to help you out. All right. So once the poll ends, I will also, oh yeah, okay. Once the poll ends, I will also show you or not show you the results, but actually just speak them out. And the poll has ended. So I can really talk about what kind of people we have here. Nice. So we have a lot of front-end developers. That's nice. Front-end technologies, React.js, Next.js, um, XML for Android development, Flutter and all. Nice. Then we have, okay, most of the people say that I know about it, but never built anything. That's great. That's great. Because this time, what you will be doing at this bootcamp is making sure your fundamentals are on point and transitioning to learning about Solidity, transitioning to learning about and so much more. So this particular bootcamp is a bridge between you and all the technologies that you can focus on moving forward. And we have bootcamps for all of those. So this will help you transition very nicely, which is why it's called transition to Web3. Finally, why are you here? So most of the people have said that they want to learn new technical skills, but people have also said that they want to get a job as a Web3 developer. Now that is perfect. That is perfect because we'll help you with some networking events as well, in which you can talk to each other and hone your interview skills as well. Which is why we asked people to introduce themselves. Because when you go for a job interview as a Web3 developer, the first question they will ask you is, hey, who are you? Right? So you need to have that introduction sorted. So we are already on track. I'm very happy to see that everybody has answered. And if there's anybody who has not answered and you still want to share your thoughts, the comment section is all yours. With this, now let us continue. We have talked about the results of the poll, and now we can move forward to some of the, one second. Yeah. And now we can move forward to a couple of stories that came out of these boot camps. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because we are very proud of the amazing members who have been a part of our community, right? So first up, we had a very nice developer. He built out an automated end-to-end machine learning pipeline. So what this machine learning pipeline could do was actually, take data, process it on its own, and then give out an answer on its own. And when we saw this, we were amazed. Okay, people are talking a lot in the chat section. That's amazing. That's amazing. Keep going, guys. Right. We also had, people building blockchain education websites, and we also had people building deep learning models for automatic detection of fighter jets. Imagine how important can something like this be during a war, right? And we obviously don't want a war situation in this world. So using these technologies, we can avoid, and that is what people like us have built out here at Ryzen. So we are super duper happy to have you all on board. And now let's continue, right? There is another very important thing that I want to mention. Now, this thing is that we are all in this together. This is not a competition by any means. We are here to be happy. We are here to make friends, and we are here to learn, which is why we will not be appreciating any kind of discrimination against anyone on the basis of language, race, gender, sexual orientation, or any other view, right? We want to be as respectful as we can for everybody present and, just have a good environment and a learning environment overall. So, yeah, does anybody have any questions here so far? Oh, yeah, absolutely. We are here to colon. Thank you. So anybody has any questions, anything that I can take care of so far? Are we going to work on any projects? Yes, you will. All right. And now, as I move forward and I talk about what will happen in this particular bootcamp, you will notice how we are going to bring in projects, which language we're going to use. So we'll start off with the fundamentals, right? Now, fundamentals are theoretical things that you must know for Web3. And then we'll move forward. We can, then we'll bridge you to more languages, Solidity, Rust, we have the ICP ecosystem, which uses a language called Motoko. So we are going to bridge you to all of those, and this is going to transition you from Web 2 to Web 3. That is the end. All right. Now I will be continuing. All right. So yeah, guys, this is a very important time. I'll stop my screen share for a second and request you all to please turn on your cameras and just do like a thumbs up so that we can all take a nice photo together. Yes, we will be talking about Web3 architecture. I'll do a small thumbs up and let's do like a nice photo together to inaugurate this bootcamp.
Okay, this time you can take the screenshot. Let's take screenshot of us. Okay?
Absolutely.
I'm going to make the thumbs up because you know what? Wait 1 second. I'm the coordinator. I just never had the time to thumbs up. So this time Kanish can take the screenshot.
Absolutely. I'll take a screenshot. I hope you all can see me. My frame is stuck, but I'll just take a screenshot. I'll do this. All right, let's go. All right, screenshot is done. I'll share that very, very soon. All right, and yeah, now it's time that we continue. Thank you so much, everybody, for being a nice sport and helping us. Awesome. Okay, so I'll go back and I'll share my screen. And here we go. So screenshot is done. All right, I think my screen should be in front of you in just a couple of seconds. All right, and now it is time that we talk about why we are here, right? Now we are going to get into the nitty-gritties of our course. I'll talk in detail about things that are important, timelines, and what you will be learning. So all of that is important. And I hope you're taking notes just like this guy, because it is important. After this meeting, you should know what we are talking about. But if you don't, that's all right. Everything's recorded. So let's continue. First things first, you'll be ready to dive into Web3 technologies. So this means that Web3 has some pillars and some fundamentals that it works around. The most big fundamental in this scenario is blockchain itself. So you'll be talking about what is decentralization. You'll be learning more and more on the grounds, of how does transparency work, what is a blockchain, right? What is a blockchain explorer? So you learn all these important things, and once you're able to understand how these things work together, then all you will be doing is that you will be able to bridge yourself to newer and newer technologies in Web3. Because just learning Web3 is not enough. That is the foundation. On top of it, we need to learn how to write smart contracts. We need to learn how to read smart contracts. We need to learn how to see the smart contract on a blockchain explorer. There is so much that is present. And this particular bootcamp builds your foundation. It makes sure that every fundamental there is in the world, you are aware of it and you can move forward with it. So that is the most important thing about Web3 in general. And as you already know, Web3 is very quickly becoming the future technology. Every upcoming company or even the old companies, they want to include Web3 into their systems. So even if you are somebody who is skeptical that, hey, I will learn Web3, but I'm not sure how successful Web3 is going to be, then let me tell you that every big tech company like Google, Amazon, Facebook, which is now called Meta, they all have integrated some or the other sort of Web3 thing into their technology. So this is the best time to learn it, because while they are building it, we learn it, and within a couple of months, we get that good Web3 developer job, right? More on that later. So yeah, does anybody have any questions around exactly what we'll be doing in learning Web3, or can I continue?
Guys, please do not hesitate to ask anything to us. You know that you can always mail or write me, but if you can ask right now, it will be much better, I think. But also you can write on the chat if you had any questions, if you had any further questions. So we are just here to help you. Don't forget that.
Exactly. Don't hesitate, guys. If you hesitate right now, you might go back with questions, and that would be the worst thing. All your questions should be clear in this meet itself. All right, I guess we saw a thumbs up. That's great. That's great. That's great. All right, let's continue then. In this case, next up, we have something very important, which is the timeline for this particular course. So it has started right now, which is November 7th. All right, it will go on for 2 weeks and it will end on the 21st of November. Now, this is a 2 week program, nothing more and nothing less. And our aim is that within these 2 weeks, you pick up all the important topics, you learn the fundamentals, and by the time 21st November comes, you should be able to finish your project as well and submit it. All right. So let me just quickly go forward and go to the slide that talks about what exactly will we learn, right? Because now I'll point out exactly the things we'll be doing. And if right here you have any questions, this is the best time to ask. So first things first, we'll talk about what is Web3, if it is a middleman, how does a blockchain come into the picture, and how do these different technologies sort of function together. All right. Then we are going to talk about details of Web3 and details of blockchain. We are going to talk about use cases of Web3. We are going to talk about how you architect a dApp, right? Would anybody here like to volunteer and talk about how you architect an application, a normal application with a front end or a back end? Anybody? Any experience you have, please know there are no wrong answers. Anybody? How you architect a normal application? All right. You can type it in the chat. I can see people are a little bit shy, but that is okay because I can like quickly answer that question for you because see, there is always going to be a front end and there is always going to be a back end, right? How do these front end and back end talk to each other? That is mainly through a server in the middle. All right. So yeah, exactly. Design front end, back end. Thank you so much for that answer, Anil. Perfect answer. Absolutely perfect. Good job. Right. So we'll also be talking about what happens in this case of a dApp. Do you have a backend? Do you have a server? These are things that we'll be discussing in detail in this particular bootcamp. More importantly, you'll also be learning about some real life things in Web3 and what you need to do after this particular bootcamp. You'll be making a quick project, a very nice and very easy project to help you quickly just understand the fundamentals. Nothing is going to be difficult in this course, and you can, quickly finish it off as well. So we have said that you need to spend like 15 hours a week, but you can probably finish it in a very smaller time frame as well if you just sit and focus and complete it out in one go. That's also okay. No problems there. And once you're done, week 2 is actually the project week as well, right? So this is a very basic bootcamp. It's an easy and a quick bootcamp. It focuses on taking you and building your fundamentals for Web3. So we've kept it very simple as well, right? And yeah, that's majorly it. Another important thing to note is we also have a speed networking event for you, which is going to happen next week, right? And now in this speed networking event, the aim is to just make friends, literally just make friends. And these are not your usual friends, right? These are not your friends with whom you play cricket or play football or something like that. These are your friends that help you in your career, with whom you sit, build projects, build startups, learn new technologies. And these are very, very important friends that you will make here. So yeah, that's basically all. About the speed networking event, you will be learning more and more details very, very soon as well. So don't worry at all about it. All right. So yeah, a little bit about some nitty-gritties again, how you need to submit this particular project, right? So what you need to do is you need to identify and analyze a Web3 use case. You can pick any problem, right? That, hey, I think that this particular problem can be solved by using blockchain. And I think this is why this problem can be better. So yeah, see, this is the only guideline we have. Pick any problem and see how blockchain can make it better. I can give some examples as well. For example, certificates, right? Whenever we receive certificates, we need to present those in an interview or in a meeting that, hey, see, I know this skill. If that certificate exists on the blockchain, the interviewer or the human resources person can just simply go and look at it in the blockchain. You don't even need to worry about it. There is another use case for blockchain, which is called NFTs, which is a way to incentivize your communities, and so much more. So what you need to do is you need to figure out a particular scenario in which using blockchain actually makes life easier and makes life simpler, right? In the README file, all you need to do is explain the purpose and functionalities. And if you have written a smart contract around it, if you've written anything technical around it, please let us know how to use it as well. And all you need to do is submit a Google Doc with all the information, and that is it. So a Google Doc is what we require, and the deadline for that is November 21st. Please note that you can complete this project with your group mates as well, and you can pick people not in this bootcamp, and you can take them as well to help you out and make this particular project. That's it. Does anybody have any questions around the final project? I can take a second's gap here as well, but I want to make sure that you are all okay with it. Anybody? Yes, Elif, what's up?
Are you going to share this presentation with us after the session, after the meeting?
Absolutely. Yeah, we can
Yeah,
provide
okay.
you.
Yeah, that
I
was
don't-
my question. Only question.
Perfect,
Thank you.
perfect. No problem. Thank you so much for asking the question. Cool. So, okay, guys, one more thing. For anything related to this course that you need to talk to with us, Telegram is going to be the way. We'll be sharing the link to the Telegram channel very, very soon. So just ping us there. You need this presentation, perfect. You need any other resource, perfect. You have a question, ask away. So Telegram is going to be the main, channel of communication between all of us. Now, let me talk a little bit more about the platform itself and exactly how to use this particular platform. All right. And yeah, guys, the link for Telegram is here. I'll present that in a second. So please, just let's take a second's pause here while I switch my screen and join the Telegram channel. I'll join it myself and make sure that I'm a part of the group. And yeah, in the meantime, I'll just switch my screen and show you all the amazing Ryzen platform. Here we go. Share this tab. All right.
Quick side note while Kanish showing us our platform. Right now, we don't see the
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Amit this side.
Hey, Amit, what's up?
Good, sir. Sir, I want to ask that we have to make projects by seeing your course videos, which is on the Ryzen website.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, we have to make it on our own.
So, if you, yes, you have to. But if you face any question, you can reach out to us, and we will guide you as well.
Okay, sir. Thank
And
you.
that's
Okay, sir.
all right.
Sir, can we get a recording of this meeting, because I'm in market, if you don't mind.
Yes, you will get recordings.
Okay, where, ma'am?
On Ryzen platform, we will gonna upload.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem. All the best. No problem. All right. All the best. So, can you mute your mic? It's echoing. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. And sorry for that. So yeah, just to reiterate on what Amit just told us, he asked if you'll get the recording for this particular session, and yes, you will. He asked that if we have to make this particular project alone, and you don't have to make it alone, you can pair up with people in this particular bootcamp, all of us. You can pair up with your friends outside of the bootcamp as well. That's also okay. But the reason you need to make it alone is so we don't have to, after this bootcamp, you should be able to like run in Web3, right? And we don't want to hold your hands. We want you to fly, which is why it's important that once you learn all the fundamentals, you should be able to make this project on your own. And yes, you will get a certificate, which is actually a very, very important point. And I'll talk about that in just a second. So I hope there are no questions so far. And let me just quickly come to the Ryzen website right now. And as you can see, guys, this is the particular website. Here are some details written where we started. Next cohort will start on November 7th, which is today. All right. Here are some couple of important things that you need to do for your onboarding. I was just doing my onboarding, which is why I haven't completed these steps. But it is very, very, very important to complete these steps for everybody in the bootcamp. And I will do my steps as well. Can I use your Discord channel for questions? We recommend Telegram. Yes, we recommend Telegram, and the link for the Telegram is just in the chat. We request everybody here to join the Telegram channel. Now, continuing, please note that there is also a leaderboard section that will help you see who is on the top, who has how many points in this particular bootcamp, and how quickly can you also scale up and rise on this leaderboard. So this is extremely, extremely important as well. And as you can see, I just joined, and ow, I am so far behind. I hope all of you overtake me as well, and just get a good score. So yeah, that's basically it, and all about the Ryzen platform, and most importantly about the leaderboard as well. All right, here you will also find a community tab in which you will be able to see some friends around the Ryzen platform and all the progress that they've been making. Right now, let me just quickly turn this off, and now it is time that we continue with the presentation.
Can I get a side note? Okay. This is a side note that you will get to see content by tomorrow. Right now, we are on you are on the kickoff content, and tomorrow you will be completed. You completely accepted the platform, so you can start your journey on Web3. Okay.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for that. So right, guys. So just make sure that you are able to see all of this tomorrow. If in case you're not able to see, that's completely all right. Just ping us up and we'll help you figure out the issue if there is any. Now let's come back and let's continue with the presentation. My screen has shifted. Perfect. So just waiting for it to reflect. All right, there we go. So now let's continue. The next thing that I want to talk about is leaderboard. That's already done. And yes, here we go. So Telegram, right? Telegram link is just shared in the chat. I request everybody here to please and please join the Telegram group chat, because this is the group chat in which we will be sharing all the details about the Ryzen transition to Web3 bootcamp. And everybody that will be in this bootcamp can ask in this channel rather, can ask their questions, can get clarifications, can do all of it. So please join the Telegram chat, and make sure that once you join the chat, you say hello. That's all. You join the Telegram chat, say hello. That's it. I'm also joining, and I will be presenting my screen in just 1 second to show you all what the Telegram chat looks like and how amazing people are here and how we usually help each other out. So as you can see, even in this screenshot, somebody has asked their question, and they are asking about, how many times at the end you need to show your login, right? So login is as a very important feature in technical apps, and it's mostly handled in this particular course, like for this screenshot using GitHub. But anyway, you can see that here as well. So let me just quickly transition my screen, and you'll be able to see my, there we go. So yeah, here we all are. I will also say hello in the group. And can we get some excitement here, guys? I'll just say hi. I'll send in my message. Thank you so much, Abby. That means a lot to me. Great. So yeah, guys, if you have any feedback regarding everything we've talked about, if you have any issues, Telegram is the place. If you're happy and you want to share your happiness, Telegram is the space. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much, everybody. Wow, I can see all these amazing people joining, saying hello. I almost don't want to go back to the presentation because there is so much happening on the Telegram chat. Nice. All right. Yes, thank you for the events team. Nice. Okay, that's great. So now I'm going to go back to my presentation, and now you all have the Telegram channel with you. Any questions, please note, Telegram is the place. All right, I'll also come back. All right, let's continue. So now, right. So yeah, just wanted to reiterate on the fact that there is a general Discord as well. But to keep things specific to this bootcamp, we have Telegram. All right. You can see exclusive information as well on Telegram. So any links or any kind of important factors that we share, they're all going to be on Telegram. Let us now continue and let us talk about some important features. And moving forward, what do we have in the course? We have already shared the Telegram link with you, and most of you have joined as well. So that's perfect. And now, next up, we've shared the link, and now we can talk about some live events that are happening that you need to join. And we are making it, something that is required for you because it is for your own benefit. The first of those events is this kickoff happening right now, and you are already here. So hey, you're 1/3 of the way there already. The next and one of the most important events is speed networking happening on the 14th of November. Now, speed networking focuses on making quick friends, doing quick introductions, and then moving forward and finding new and new people. So I request all of you to please and please join the speed networking event happening on the 14th of November, Tuesday. All the details regarding speed networking will be shared with you. And all you need to do is click on the Google Meet link and join. That's it. And we take care of everything else. And finally, just submit the project before November 21st, as that is the project deadline. And you will see all the details about the speed networking event on the Ryzen platform itself. And I don't let to forget. Yeah, that's perfect. So cool. Perfect. Now let's continue. And I want to just put a small shout out to the Ryzen team here, because we do a lot of social activities to make sure that the people in our ecosystem are happy and they're learning. So this is an event that took place in India. This is an event that took place internationally. This is a platform called Zep, where we get together and we play games just to be friends. And we also do a lot of meets here where we do speed networking, just to make sure that once you graduate from this boot camp, you don't just have a certificate, but you have a friend as well. Now, we are your friends also, but I want you to make friends in the bootcamp team as well, right? So yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Oh wow. Let's continue. All right. So next up, I want to talk about my screen's loading. 1 second. Your background. Yes. A lot of you, we are what, about 50 people right now, right? And oh wait, my bad. I'll just go back. Yeah. A lot of you might have some questions around, hey, is my background enough? I have done a computer science degree. I have done a small course on blockchain. Is my background enough? The cool thing about this particular bootcamp is there is no background requirement at all, right? No background requirement. You just need to show up. You need to see and learn whatever we have in store for you, and you graduate, right? So the curriculum is very easy. It is very basic to help you understand fundamentals of blockchain, right? And if you want to learn from our experts, and we want you to not have any confusions. So yeah, that's basically it. If you're interested in internet and what is blockchain technology, perfect place for you. All right. So yeah, that's basically it. And now it's time to talk about what you will gain in the end. Number one and the foremost thing is a certificate. So you will be getting a certificate, and we highly, highly request you to share this certificate on LinkedIn, share this certificate on your social media like Twitter, and make sure that you tag us. I'll show you the tag in just a second, but make sure you tag us so we can also repost it and give you a shout out and say that, yeah, this person is from our bootcamp and we are very happy they joined. Next up, I want to talk a little bit about like Web3 ecosystem itself, because I promised I will show you some numbers in the starting. So first things first, there are about 11.5 to 12 million active people in the blockchain space right now who are developing. About 22 million NFTs have been minted, and you will learn about NFTs in this bootcamp if you don't know right now. And blockchain in itself is going to triple or maybe quadruple in terms of monetary value, and this is the best time to get it. It is going to create 40 million jobs by 2030, and right now it is just 2023. So imagine the potential they have in the coming 6 or 7 years, right? Now continuing here, final details. Most importantly, please make sure that you give us the feedback. We go through each and every feedback very, very diligently to make sure that we have the best there is for all of you. You will find this feedback thing in the Ryzen platform itself. Tomorrow you'll be able to see it. We go through every feedback, as I said, and we make sure that we do our due diligence on it. Next up, very, very important, on your LinkedIn education field, you can add Ryzen and you can say transition to Web3 Bootcamp. And we are also going to support that. Make sure that you tag us on @Ryzen_com so that we are able to promote and help you all out. And this is the hashtag that we are following, transition to Web3 Bootcamp. All right. And if you have any feedback that you want to share personally with us as well, you can send that over to Bengisu and she's going to make sure that the team works on it. Right. And finally, congratulations. Once you get your acceptance, you can share this on LinkedIn as well. And we are also going to give you a nice little shout out. Just make sure that you do hashtag transition to Web3 Bootcamp. Yeah, that's basically it. If you have any questions, right now is the time to raise your hand, ask your question, and make sure you have no doubts. All right. I guess everybody's comfortable. Yes, Abhishek, what's up? Yeah. Hey, Abhishek, can you hear me? What's your question, man? Okay, Abhishek's typing. All right, all right. I'll open my chat. 1 second. Yeah. Is blockchain the only technology in Web3? No. There are a lot more technologies that are brewing in Web3, zero knowledge proofs, optimistic rollups, so much more, right? So that is something that we will be talking about as and when we go towards advanced things in Web3, right? And is blockchain somehow equal to client server? No. Blockchain is different. It is not equal to a client server. If you really want to relate it to something, it is mostly equal to, say, a layer between your front end and back end. So just one server, not client server, not backend server. It is just a layer in between. And all of the lectures are already uploaded and you will see them just after the kickoff. Awesome. Thanks for the questions. Any other question, guys? So now when you say client server, I'm assuming a front end server like Next.js or something. But in general, I would say Web3 is blockchain is very similar to like a normal RPC server or something like that, if you know about those things. If not, don't worry, you'll be learning that as and when you move forward. All right. And we can speak about this later on Telegram as well, right? So I can provide a detailed overview. Now let's continue. Next things up on the docket are just the fact that link is going to be shared for this presentation on Telegram. And yeah, let's learn Web3. So if all of you are as excited as I am, it is now time to send in some emojis. Let me send in some. Awesome, 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 awesome. Super happy to see everybody's having a good time. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. And with this, yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. With this, we come to the end of this bootcamp. Thank you so much, Super Sam, for being a part. We are really, really looking forward to your success. And that's it.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Take one last screenshot, you know.
Yeah. Yes. Let me
You can take this also, Kanish, because I need to
Yeah.
thumbs up, to do thumbs up.
yes. Let me quickly include as many people as I can in this one. And we'll be able to see all the amazing people. Yes, perfect.
Elif
All right,
has a
guys.
friend. Hi.
Awesome, guys. Please turn on your cameras and I will be taking the screenshot. Yes.
Yes, fireworks. Thank you, guys. Kanish, it was an amazing presentation. Thank you so much. And as I said it on the chat, that I'm quite sure that I will congratulate all of you end of the bootcamp that for your projects and for your certificates. So you know that I hope we are gonna make some amazing bootcamp together. So don't forget to support yourself. Don't forget to join our Telegram channel. I will gonna, as I said it before, I will not let you to forget the Telegram channel and other speed networking events because I will gonna remind you every day on Rising platform. So happy to meet you all, and you can always write me. You can always ask me anything. You can always give feedback to me about contents, about me, about social activities or other events. And thank you so much. Okay.
So yes, guys, thank you so much for joining. We are going to see you on Telegram and we'll see you on the speed networking day as well.